Good morning. So today is June 7th. It's June 7th. It's probably like 7 in the morning, and I'm about to film a everyday makeup look. I'm gonna put this disclaimer out there. Everything I know about makeup is self-taught. I sat and watched YouTube over and over again, and started practicing. So everything I know is self-taught. So my everyday makeup routine for when I go to work, it is so simple. I mean, extremely simple. So let's get started. So I have already washed. I've already washed and moisturized my face. I've just been using the Dudu Osan African Black soap. So I wash my face with that, and then I have the Mario Badescu facial spray, not the rose water one, the green one, cucumber something. I have that one, and then I just moisturize with the Clinique. What is it? Dramatically moisturizing lotion. I probably should have had a picture of all of those or had them right here with me, but I'll show you maybe in a skincare routine video. So now, whenever I do my makeup, I always start with my eyebrows. Just a habit. I always start with them. So these are my brows, and I am using the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. I really like this primer because I have oily skin, and mainly my oily area is right above my eyebrows. So I put a liberal amount in and on top of my eyebrows. And then I also just take a little bit and put right here. I'm really wanting to work on my skin. Yeah. All right. So that is on. Okay, and then the next thing that I do is the actual eyebrows. Now, when I say I keep this makeup routine simple, I've gotten to the point where all I do is just smooth my eyebrows down. I don't even brush them or anything like that. And then for my eyebrows, I'm using this. This is the Brow Zings from Benefit, and this is in the color Dark. I'm embarrassed to tell y'all how long I've had this. I've had this probably about 4 years now, 3-4 years now, something like that. So this is the inside. That mirror is extremely dirty. I've hit pan on this. This is really the only thing that I use. I don't necessarily use the wax, probably because I really don't know how to. So I just use this side right here, and I'm also embarrassed to tell you that I'm still using the brush that came with it. Yeah, after 3 years. Please don't judge me. So I just dip into the product just a little bit, and the only thing that I do is I just simply take it and I outline the bottom of my eyebrow. And then I also come back and outline the top of my eyebrow. And then I will fill it in. The beauty of makeup and applying makeup, at least that's what I feel, the beauty of makeup is that you can do whatever. It's so many styles, so many techniques, so many ways. You can do whatever, make it your own. Then so for the front, I just extend that out just a little bit, not much. And I didn't add any more product on because I don't want the front of my eyebrow to be as dark as the rest of my eyebrow. And I'm gonna do a brow routine video And in that video, I'm going to show you how I used to do my eyebrows. Oh, Lord, I used to do my eyebrows, and they were extremely dark and extremely check mark. It was like a, well, like a, maybe like an upside down check mark, but it was like, you know, really blunt and dark. So, I'm going to do the same with the other eyebrow. And don't worry if you make any mistakes or anything like that. We are going to clean it up with concealer. So I just do the same and outline the bottom. And if at any point I'm looking crazy, I'm looking in this mirror right here, but I'm also looking in the phone also. So if I do look crazy, it's because I'm just looking in both areas. And this one, my tail is gone on my eyebrow, so I usually do put a little bit more on that end. And that would be my son. He's supposed to be getting dressed, but yeah, no. You know how these little boys are. He's 7, and he is a Power Ranger fanatic. Okay, and do the same over here. Just take the excess product from off of the brush and fill in the front. Okay. All right, so that is done. I do have a little makeup desk, but I'm really not. I need to get a bigger desk because if y'all can see the setup, it's tight and it ain't. I don't know why I'm sounding like that. I did brush my teeth. I've been sipping on some water. I don't know why my voice is sounding like a man. Pardon me. Okay, pardon me. So this right here is just a Mary Kay brush, Mary Kay concealer brush, and this right here is the Black Radiance. I just got it from Walmart. I wanted to try it out. It's the Black Radiance True Complexion Custom Concealer. It's in the shade 8011A Fair to Light. And I got this at Walmart. It was cheap. I just wanted to try it. I'm going to be using the lighter shade. And just take this brush. And then I just dip it into the product. And the only thing that I do is I trace the bottom of my eyebrow. And also, you know, if you messed up with your brow, this is a chance for you to correct it. And if also you want to do a different shape, this is also a chance to correct it with the concealer. So, as you can see, I put the concealer, and it's an excess amount of concealer. So what I do is I just drag the product down, drag it down. And it's also good for... I have some, if you can see, I have some sparse hairs in my eyebrows. Some sparse hairs down here. I need to go ahead and redo my eyebrows, but the concealer works great because it covers that up. Unless if somebody's all in your face, like, you know, then that's their problem. That's what they get for getting all up in your face. So you just drag the rest of that concealer down. If you want to add a little bit more, that's fine. But drag the concealer down. And then I've always done it. I just take my middle finger. I'm not flicking nobody off. I'm just taking my middle finger, and then I just smooth away the rest of the product. And see, you can already tell a difference in the cleanness of the brows. So I just take my finger and just smooth that. I probably take my middle finger because it's the fattest meat portion besides the thumb. So... and then I do the same for the top. I don't put as much concealer on the top. And usually when I do the top, I raise my face up like that. I'm still working on my brow shape. Some days my brows be popping. Other days they be like, yeah. It's I just smooth that out with my finger. And then I just take whatever excess product is left on the brush, and I just take it and just go through the front like so. I don't want the front to be so harsh. And there we go. I'm just going to go ahead and do the other one the same exact way. And remember, brows are sisters, not twins, so they're never going to be just perfect. You know, they're never going to be exactly the same. If you can get them exactly the same, hey, more power to you. Good job. Share your secret. I'm really not a huge fan of this concealer. I really don't like this concealer, but I'm just using it. I do have some LA Girl Pro concealers. I was trying to give them a break because I have been using them for years. Well, I'm not going to say for years, probably about 2 years. I was trying to give them a break and try some different products, but I don't really think I like this concealer. But I'm still using it though, so. And again, I'm just dragging the product down. And also, you know what they say with the concealer, get it a couple of shades lighter than your skin tone. I think this shade is fine because it blends in, but you don't want to go too light where their focus becomes on, why is this so light? You know, why is your eyebrow above and beneath your eyebrow so light skin? And as you can see, one brow is a little bit thicker than the other. It's all right when I go back and fix that as well. But same thing, take my finger. And I'm going to go ahead and do the top. And I'm going to go back and get my brow things and just put a little bit more on this one. I made it just a little bit too thin. I don't want it that thin. Okay. And just soften up that front. They still look totally different. Oh, but hey. I'm going to take this brush spoolie type thing. Brush it up. And that's how they're going to be that cousins. All right. And again, you know, if I was maybe going out, you know, well, not going out, but if I was going somewhere, you know, and I wanted to be more precise, then I would, but I'm going to work. They get the gist. They know it. They know I know how to do my makeup. All right, and then so eyebrows are done. Then the next thing I do is apply my concealer, and one of my go-tos is this Maybelline Fit Me the Matte Poreless. This is my go-to drug. This is one of my go-to drugstore foundations. I'm in the color 335 Classic Tan. And I wish this did have a pump. So the only thing that I do, how I put it on, tilt that face to the side and roll it. And it's only because I've been doing this for a couple of years that I can do it like that. My one friend, she said she tried to do it like that and waste foundation everywhere. This is just a no-name brush. I think I got this set from off of Amazon, if I'm not mistaken, but it's just a no-name set. And I always start with the right side of my face, probably because I'm right-handed, and then I'm just patting it in. And what I love about this brush is you can see it's angled, so it goes underneath the eye perfectly. I'm just using a patting motion. Yeah, you see them edges. So I'm just patting the foundation into my skin.
morning.
Good morning. Okay, you're looking good.
Can I say hello to the subscribers?
Sure.
Hello, subscribers. My name is Kamari, and I'm a mama Slender.
All right, go finish getting ready.
I like is Nerfguns, but
You
I'll just come and say hello.
Yeah. Okay.
Peace.
You got your you got your vitamins?
Not
Okay. Did you put your cologne on?
yet. Yeah.
All right. Go and finish getting ready.
All right.
So I'm just patting the foundation still into the skin. And for me, I feel this works a whole lot better than swiping. When you, for me, I feel when I swipe the foundation, I get streaks in the foundation. But when you pat it in, you get a more, it's a more even. It's evened out, and you don't have those swipe marks. Sometimes I hold a brush like this. I don't know why. I feel like it's sturdier that way. And then I also, for my eyes, I also go over my eyes just like this. You just want to make sure you pat it and get all over even coverage. I like this. I don't put it all the way on my neck. My face is lighter than the rest of my body, so I don't put it all over my neck or anything like that because it actually evens out because my face is lighter. And then lastly, I finish with the forehead. You want to be careful when you're going over the brow because you can easily mess those up, so just be careful going over the brows. I don't get all the way into my hairline, but you know, I do bring it there because a lot of times you'll see people with the where you can see where their foundation stop at and then their hairline, but for me it just it all blends in, y'all. I am natural, so that's why I got all of this popping up out of these braids. I am natural. These braids are coming out this week. I will be doing some natural hair videos, but I suck at natural hair, okay? So, and then I go down the middle. I have not mastered that. Within the last year, I've actually just started wearing my natural hair. Other than that, it's been braided or in wigs. And now I want to try to learn how to do natural hair. But man, I tell you, it is a job, okay? One that I feel like I am not qualified for. But like with anything else, practice makes perfect. All right, so foundation is on. And then next I am just going to take just a little bit of powder. I don't want to put I don't like to put a whole bunch on, but I'm just going to take a little bit of powder. The powder that I'm using right now, I have two that I really go between, but this one is the MAC Studio Fix, and this is an NC45. And as you can see, it looks brand new because yeah, this right here is a Sonia Kashuk brush that I got from Walmart. I mean, not Walmart. Sonia Kashuk brush that I got from Target. I've had these brushes for, I'm embarrassed to be telling you guys how long I've had some of these products, but I've had this brush for over a year, and I'm just now using it this week. And it's hard. Like, it stabs my face, but I'm going to still use it. So I just pat the product. It's a hard brush, like it's not a soft one, so I'm just gonna stifle in just a little bit of this pressed powder, not too much. All right, sorry about that. Had to delete something off my phone, like the storage is tripping. Anyway, so all I did was just press that in. I'm almost done anyway. And then I just add a little bit of blush. For the longest, I did not know that black people wore blush. But so the blush palette that I'm using is my Santee blush palette, and I got this from the hair store, and I've had this for a couple of years as well. The top has broken off, but this is a blush, and you can clearly see which ones that I like. So I'm just gonna dab in, and this is a Wet n Wild brush. I don't know what kind. It's just a Wet n Wild brush, and then I just put a little bit on these cheeks, just to add some color into my face, since I'm not going to be highlighting or contouring or anything like that. Just add a little bit of blush. And the lighting probably isn't that good where you can see it, but we're going to work on that. Okay, so I've added some blush, and then last but not least, I just put on some mascara, and one of my faves is the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous in Carbon Black. So I'm going to put some of that on.
Love you.
Love you too.
Am I showing the pictures that I made you?
Wait a minute. So I'm just putting a little bit of mascara on.
Yes, yeah, guys, it's me again. Check out my channel on the other side.
Don't get on the iron board like that. The iron is still hot on there.
Oh, check out my channel on the other side of this channel. And you'll see two things.
Okay, so put some mascara on the other one. Don't do that.
I'm gonna press it.
And don't you try to run off with it either.
See you later.
Okay, these children, I tell you. Alright, so I have on some mascara. And then lastly, I just like to hit it with a little bit of MAC's Prep and Prime. I'm just gonna...
I ran off with it. You know I ran off with it.
I put that on. And then as far as a lip, I usually just put on some chapstick. Let me see. But this morning I put on a little bit of this. This is one of these little sample Estee Lauders. This is in the color Tempting Tea Rose.
I got the cameraman. I'm the cameraman because I got the camera thing. Yes,
And it's pretty much a nude same color.
You got them off.
And it smells so good.
Can I smell?
Alright, so that completes my everyday makeup look. Very simple. It's still a little wet from the spray, but very simple. I'm going to take a picture at the end and post it. Thank you guys for watching.
See you later. Peace.